in At-Taqeed wal-Iza or An-Nukat, or whether it is Imam Suyuti or it is Imam Sakhawi, all great authorities of Usulul Hadith who came afterwards, directly or indirectly, they had summarized the books of Imam Ibn Salah in Usulul Hadith. So this was always used as the text, authentic text. After keeping this thing in your mind, I want to quote something from Muqaddimah of Imam Ibn Salah, although it is not directly related to the subject of science of hadith, but it is to dispel some other kind of misunderstandings. And all these Imams which I have quoted, their Aqidah was Ahlus Sunnah, and they believed in awliya, and they believed in Mawlid, Milad, and they believed their faith and Aqidah was, our faith and Aqidah is 100% in accordance with the Aqidah of all these Imams. But this reality can only be appreciated by a person who will go through their books. And if there are some people and scholars and speakers, they don't need to go through their books, they don't need to study, they don't need to read, and just they give the speech, they deliver the speech, and they become angry. And out of anger, they just keep on giving verdicts and fatwas without going through their writings. Then why they can say? I am quoting a specific reference from Imam Ibn Salah, Muqaddimah. And this is very interesting. Page 236. Muqaddimah of Imam Ibn Salah, published in Beirut, 236. Very interesting reference. I never read in my life in any other book, if anybody else had never mentioned and quoted this reference which I am giving to you now. This is just outcome of my own studies. He has fixed a chapter on Marifatu Awtan al-Rubat wa Buldanihim. There is a chapter on the various cities and the transmitters belonging to various cities. There he mentions Imam Abu Hafs Umar bin Muhammad bin al-Ma'mar. Imam Ibn Salah, he mentions that how the riwayah of Sahih Muslim came down to us. How Sahih Muslim was transmitted and transformed to us. And he mentions Ana Faqihul Haram, Haddas Amba'ana Faqihul Haram, Masjidul Haram, Abu Abdullah bin al-Fazl al-Farawi. And he is the Shaykh of Imam Nawawi. Yani from Shuyukh of Imam Nawawi. The third generation, Shuyukh, among the Shuyukh of Imam Nawawi. Imam Ibn Salah is quoting that this thing has been reported by Imam Abu Abdullah bin al-Fadl al-Farawi. He says that I read Sahih Muslim under my Shaykh. I did Qira'ah of Sahih Muslim and he did Sama from me and I did Qira'ah on him from him and got Ijazah of Sahih Muslim. And for this purpose, my Shaykh Imam Farawi says, my Shaykh took me to the grave of Imam Muslim. And I did Qira'ah of Jami' as-Sahih al-Muslim on the grave of Imam Muslim. He says it happened 2 times. لِذَلِكَ مَرَّةً عَلَى رَاسِ قَبْرِ Muslim ibn al-Hajjaj. One time I did Qira'ah of Sahih Muslim sitting on towards the head in the grave of Imam Muslim. On the head side. And second times he again says in the qabr Muslim and Aidan. Second time again we sat at the cover of the grave of Imam Muslim and we did qira'ah of Sahih Muslim and got ijazah. The question is, if going to the kubur and going to the graves of A'immah is a bid'ah, then what they were doing there on the grave of Imam Muslim? Was qira'ah of Sahih Muslim not possible in a mosque? The qira'ah of Sahih Muslim was not possible in the halaqah of ilm. The A'immah and Shuyukh who reported Sahih Muslim to us and who are the authorities and the reliable sources, the chains on which everything relies upon, they, for the purpose of reciting, reading the Jami' as-Sahih lil Muslim, they are going on the grave of Imam Muslim. Why? To get the barakah from the grave of Imam Muslim. To get the barakah of Imam Muslim through his grave. This was the aqidah of Imam Ibn Salah, the A'immah of Usul al-Hadith. And then comes Imam Zayn al-Iraqi. Then comes Imam Ibn Kasir, who wrote Ikhtisar Ulum al-Hadith and Al-Ba'is al-Hasis. Then Imam Zainuddin al-Iraqi, he wrote An-Nukat ala Ibn Salah. And again Imam Ibn Hajar Asqalani, again he wrote An-Nukat ala Ibn Salah. It is also here An-Nukat ala Kitab Ibn Salah by Imam Ibn Hajar Asqalani. Then comes Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti, who wrote At-Tadrib and Alfiyah, Nazmud Durar fi Ilm al-Asr, and many other books. And Imam Asqalani wrote Nukhbatul Fikr. This was in fact the commentary on Nuzhatun Nazr. So then comes Imam Abul Hasan al-Jirjani, then Muhammad Futu al-Bayquni, and Abu Abdullah Muhammad bin Abdul Baqi al-Zurqani, who wrote Sharh Zurqani al-Manzuma al-Bayquniyah. Then up to our period, this 14th century Sheikh Tahir al-Jazairi and Sheikh Jamaluddin al-Qasimi from Damascus, who wrote Qawaid al-Tahdith. So this is a history of the books written on Usul al-Hadith. And Wallah, I have gone through all of these books of these Imams, and I have never, and I have not found even a single one Imam among the whole history who possesses Aqidah other than ours. After the introduction of this history of Usul al-Hadith, now I will come to the categories of Hadith. Hadith al-Sahih, Hadith al-Da'if, Hadith al-Hasan, Hadith al-Da'if, and these things. There is again a very big confusion in this concept, and the people have not properly understood. Let me explain first of all this thing. The people think that al-Hadith al-Sahih means whatever is reported in Bukhari and Muslim, or whatever is reported in Bukhari, or whatever is reported in Bukhari and Muslim, that is Sahih. This is again ignorance of the science and knowledge. This is again a very big jahala. The sihat of hadith, acceptability of hadith, the strength of hadith, or da'f of hadith, all these things have nothing to do with any book. Whether any hadith is contained in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim or not, it does not imply that we don't accept, because Imam Bukhari and Muslim both have not comprehended all ahadith as-sahiyah in their books. Just if you try, this is the first point I want to dispel this misunderstanding. Those people who say, just if you discuss on any particular subject, they say, just show us in Bukhari. This statement is jahala itself.